Hello buddy, welcome back to another episode of Just How I am playing Final Fantasy XIV. Last episode we did even more job quests, that we're gonna go and do even more job quests. Lynn, the hour of reckoning is at hand. Growly is on the move once more. According to astrologians, the creature shall soon pass near the Dreaming Dragon in the Western Highlands. Hostienne too will be aware of this, and she will seek to confront her nemesis. We must go to her aid. Now, it would not do if you were to be seen by her comrades at this juncture. As such, I will assure the congregation that you have the situation in hand. By the same token, however, this means we will receive no support from the Dragoons. We fight this battle alone. But without further ado, let us be on our way. Proceed to your preparations and then meet me at the convictory. Yay, the convictory! Woohoo! There's just blizzards everywhere, huh? Blizzardo, man. I have spoken with the people here. A woman fitting Hostienne's description has been sighted nearby. She was headed north, they say, a lance in her hand, and a trail of dead heretics in her wake. Remnants of the Bloodbearers, it would seem. Sir Alberic has told me all. It matters not what my daughter has become. I am resolved to bring her home. I beg of you, please help her through the coming trial. Let us split up. The quicker to find Hostienne, Lord Montergain shall come with me. Rest of Selene. Follow the trail of carnage. Yes. A fierce battle took place here recently. A solitary set of footsteps leads to the north. To the west. So you have come. Behold then, the malign face of my torment, Growly. It gives me heart to know that the Azure Dragoon stands with me against my nemesis. Craving grows stronger by the day, but I shall not succumb to it. Nay, I shall be no dragon's thrall. I failed in my duty before, I shan't fail again. Today I shall claim Growly's head. Why? Defeat Growly. Come and meet your doom, dragon. Wee! I love Dragoon. Such a fun job to play. Oh. Wait, what? I just gave this thing to Hostienne. Whoopsie. God dang it. My combo. Keep forgetting to use it on the Fang and Claw moves. Come on! Nice dodge, she still got hit. Christ. There we go. I did it. I resisted the dragon within and fulfilled my duty. I could not have done it without you, Lyn. Verily, you are the paragon towards which I aspire. If I am to be like you, I must learn to harness greater power without being consumed by it. With this battle won, I have a new purpose. I shall conquer the lure... Wait, what? The lure of dragon blood, and purge every last drop of it from the land. Hostien, thank the Fury you are safe. Father, why are you here? I've come to bring you home. Your mother and I cannot bear to lose you again. Would that I could return, Father, but I cannot. I have partaken of dragon blood and turned. In the eyes of the Inquisition, I am no better than a heretic. I cannot allow you to be associated with me. You needn't worry. This shall remain a secret between the four of us. No, the risk is too great. Even now, it is all I can do to suppress my thirst for dragon blood. Since the day I set my vows, I strove to become the Azure Dragoon. Failing that, I strove to be as near to it as I could. Finally, I have the power I longed for, but it renders me an enemy to mine own kind. Cursed dragons, how many of ours have you claimed with your foul blood? Hear me, Hostien, not once have you yielded to fate, and you mustn't yield to it now. The road ahead will be fraught with hardships, this I do not doubt, but I have faith that you will overcome them all and return to us. Thank you, Father. Your faith in me lends me strength. However long it takes, I shall conquer the lure of dragon blood, to stand before you once more. Till that day, I shall roam the land and smite our foes with their own power. Blah, blah. Words are difficult. This I swear upon my forefathers' lands. And that is all. Well, for this quest, of course. And that is all for this episode. 10 minutes. Bye. Alright, as we learn... Garskogel. Garskogel? Garskogel? Anyway. Delivers an attack to all enemies in a straight line before you with a potency of 200 for the first enemy and 30% less for all remaining enemies. And the other things are not important because we're not at that level yet. I think that is it really for... Yeah, there's nothing else at level 60. It is a pretty snazzy little move. Just another really off-global cooldown to keep track of. Let us go and check out the Dragon Lancer's armor. Bum, So this is the Dragoon armor that you could see at the... Well, with the... what's it called? At the intro. Like at the cinematic intro. It doesn't look bad, but also... No. Kind of. However, the boots are pretty snazzy though. What does black look like? How about these ones though? Well, yeah, that doesn't really do much. You can't really see much with that. I think I'm gonna stick with this probably. Still, I'm not gonna change my glamour. I like this one. Anyway, ninja time. Can you guess which set we're gonna get next? The answer may surprise you. Also, hello, Midgard Summer. Do not raise your voice then. The woods are filled with hostile ears. I have no doubt the shadows that surround us are Redways. How he found us, I cannot say. But why? His hostages already shield him. Does his fear so consume him that he would slit our throats while we are helpless? This is cowardice, or madness. His men will try to catch us unawares. I say we let them. Go and patrol the outside. Pretend to doze off at some point. Our foes will strike. Once they do, make sure they do not live to report to Redway. Doze. Surprise! The boys are back in town. Right. Thank you. I sense we are free of unwanted visitors. Akagi is on the mend. We have seen our duty through. Now, the princess awaits our rescue. I spoke with Jack, and he has commandeered a boat for us. The plan had been to slip across the Hullbreaker Isle, to Hullbreaker Isle from Morby Dry Box and find the princess. Dry docks, not box. However, if Redway sent his cutthroats here, he will not have neglected the docks. The place is likely swarming with guards. It would be unwise to continue without reconnaissance. I'd only slow you down if I went, wouldn't I? You have only just healed Akagi. Princess Yuki wants to keep you safe, and you would serve her best by remaining here. Alright. Then I am trusting her life to you. Please bring her back safe. To the dry docks. This is even worse than I imagined. There are true hounds everywhere. We cannot risk open battle. Princess Yuki will die if even one escapes our blades. I have a plan, but you will not like it. Tell me, Lyn, do you recall what the princess ordered you to do? Stay alive. Exactly. You are bound to her, Linda. I am not. I am an ally, and my death means nothing in the eyes of duty. But if you die without delivering the princess from danger, then as a shinobi you have failed your mission. You must live to save her. So, I must be the pawn, and I must be sacrificed. Redway's eyes are on me. If I surrender, he will lower his guard, giving you the chance to sneak over to the isle. I did say you would not like it. But it is the only way. I hope you are ready. Ahem. I trusted you, Lin, and now you show your true colors. Craven, I call you. You are no shinobi, you are a mistake. I should never have taught you the ways of my village. Get out of my sight. Phew, forgive me, Lin. I had to give them a reason to believe you parted. No matter what happens to me, you cannot interfere. Now the princess has only one shinobi. Watch for your chance to save her. Her fate, our fates, are in your hands. You slew all the sellswords I sent to find you. Perhaps I should have spent more on them and less on buying the location of your little shack. Well, a good lesson for the future. But really, Oboro, how could you be so stupid? You could have fled with Lin, but did you? No, you scurried back like a child who hasn't learned to fear his father's fist. I told you I'd slit the princess's throat if you came after her. I still may, if you don't comply. So come along, or she'll die. Screaming, yes. Bastard, have you no honor? Don't hide behind your hostages. Fight me. Why should I? You and your honor have lost. Your way, the traditional way, is out. In with the new. Change requires sacrifice, Oboro. Your village, for example. I'll lure your elders into the open with you and lay waste to your houses. Then I'll build the shinobi anew in my image. Simple, yes? Ah, if only that were today. Maybe I'll keep you alive to see it. Now heal, Oboro. Your princess awaits. Okay, more cutscenes. Lin, why are you skulking back there when your friends are in danger? The traitor! You damn you, Shinobi! The princess was right. I should never have trusted you. Go, come on. Get. I'll save her on my own bloody self. What? Just a mummery? Oboro's put his life in danger for the princess? I knew that. I never doubted you, not for 1 second. I've bound my leg proper. I can run on it, and fight on it too. I won't win renown back home if I just let Shinobi do it all, eh? Let's take the battle to them. Thank you, my friend. You won't regret it. Now, to the morbid dry docks. Not a guard left. Suppose Redwade's got them all keeping watch over Oboro. Well then, it's now or never. Let's get across to that island. Oboro said something about a boat. Princess, forgive us. We never meant to cost you the treasures. Aye, that's a lot. Good to have the plunder back. Yeah, you have what you came for, Rosalind. Now release my people. Lads, I remember seeing an empty pair of shackles in the brig. Stow the princess below decks along with the others. What? No, you gave me your word. You said... You believed I'd actually barter treasures for hostages. Ain't a reason in the realm for me to keep that promise, child. Captain, I caught him. Allow me to present Oboro, the last of the princess's would-be rescuers. Oboro, why did you follow me? Oboro's disciple ran away, Captain. Yes, fled with her tail between her legs. The so-called Shinobi were never a match for me. And the new order will follow me, fight for my attention, and beg for my teachings. Yes, yes, yes. See, Princess, I paid Redway with a cold hard coin, and you got yourself 2 rat-eared ninjas. With what? Promises? You get what you pay for. What's this? Is the Iron Orchid Wilton? You lost your baubles, you lost your bodyguards, and failed your people. How's it feel, eh? Arg. You, no. You're not supposed to be here. Get away, leave. Lin Akagi? Tell me, Princess, how does it feel knowing you're not alone? You need not despair, Princess. Here are two who still serve in your name. Please, trust to them. Save me, then I order you to defeat these dogs. Yes. Kill! You have your duty, Lin. Right. Let's go and take care of these boys first. There we go. I like how Rosalinda's just standing there. There we go. I made a mistake. Whoopsie. Oh well, I guess I'll hit you with this instead. It's not as good, but whatever. So I'll go and destroy these again. I'll make you regret this, yes, yes. There we go. Excuse me. Well, I weave my way through your attacks. Like a true ninja would. Akagi really is just like a meat shield, huh? No, it's not worth it. My reward is not worth my life. Nope. What mutiny is it? I'll have your head, Redway. Your head! What are? What the fuck is this? So much text over here in such a little amount of time. Home gang, baby. Right, she's invincible because of home gang. Whoa. That was a scream of death and a half. Princess, thank the heavens you're okay. Or you're safe. Whatever. What about you? Are you hurt? We can seek treatment upon returning to town. Lin, I was lucky to have a shinobi like you in my service. For all my skill, I couldn't have done this alone. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. The treasures of the Yatsurugi clan are mine. Their sale will buy tools for farming and storehouses for our grain. With hard work, our lands will prosper. You have our thanks as well, Shinobi. The princess is the standard we rally to, the beacon that will lead us to restoring our nation. These are not words to express our gratitude for defending her. Or there are no words. Man, I really can't read anymore, huh? Well, I hope now our lands will be free of winter. May the snows melt in the spring sun and deliver us from our cold, parched lives. Come, my friends, let's go home and rebuild. You completed your mission, Lyn, and saved a country and her people. Remember this moment to look back upon with pride in your heart. Well, I think we must away. The storehouse awaits, as do long meditations on today's events. Ba, 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 ba. That was a promising first mission, then. Only one most skilled in our art could have earned Princess Yuki's trust as you did. But for now, the time for excitement has passed, and I'm looking forward to quiet meditation. Bora Bora, so this is where you vanished to. Princess, had you not started homewards? I had something to tell you before I left. I planned to send a formal note of thanks for the duties you performed in my name, from the Yatsurugi clan to your village. Your people and mine both must rebuild. I thought a letter might spark a friendship, but I'm unsure of your customs. Should I just address it to your village elders? Yes, that would be perfect. The village would welcome your friendship, Princess. Thank you for... Wait, to the village elders? Alright, it shall be done. Thank you, Abora. I look forward to meeting again, Lyn. No. The elders, I think I have stayed in Eorzea to treat my wounds. If they find out I am running about on new missions. I have to catch her, curses. Why does she have to be so fast? Princess, wait! As we learn! Huraijin. Which is sometimes useful. Delivers an attack with a potency of 200 and grants you Huton. So before, normally before you go into battle, you do this over here to get Huton, then you can do hide and reset your stuff before you go in. Should you die mid-battle or whatever, since you, or for some kind of reason you would lose the bonus and you don't have any ninjutsu, then you can just use Huraijin, which is just an attack that you can just use to get your Huton filled up again. So it literally just grants Huton. It's not like it will extend it, it will grant it to you. So even if you don't have Huton, you can use this to get your Huton back without using your ninjutsu. There you go. My Japanese lessons out of the way for today. And that is it for level 60. Let us check out the gear, although I think I already know what it looks like. Let's go into this, save. Who would have seen that coming, am I right? It is indeed the top that I am wearing. Yeah, so this is that set. It's kind of disappointing though, the fact that I did all that work to get the PvP things, and I can just get them over here. It kind of hurts a little bit. With the emphasis on a little bit. Well, let us go and do the next one, which is the bard one. This is not the correct climber. Ooh, almost static, huh? Doesn't happen that much though, if I recall. In spite of our best efforts, I'm afraid we weren't able to find Gidalot. If he had any intention to return, we would have done so by now. It seems plain we cannot depend on him anymore. But with or without him, we must continue our mission. I was so hoping to meet Gidalot, but I suppose the show must go on. The legend says the Ballad of Oblivion can be found in the skies to the east. Is there another place like the Churning Mist in that direction, Kippa? The east. Yeah, Sea of Clouds. Truly, then that is where we must go. We will need to make a brief visit to Gridania to secure the use of an airship to bear us there. Pray come to the landing when you arrive in the city. This is just between you and me, but I've actually spoken with Givalot, Koopa. Unfortunately, he refuses to come back, saying that he couldn't bear to face Samson. I couldn't convince him to join us, but maybe you can then. Here, take this with you. It's Samson's journal, the one he's always writing in. I borrowed it. I thought that it might help if you were to show it to Givalot. You'll find him at the summit of some Old Koopa. Bah, that mucked up babble, didn't he? Samson's journal, is it? It's now filled cover to cover with writings on song. Huh. To see this, you'd think him a bard. I've done a lot of thinking since we last spoke. Though he's no bard, Samson's bent on finding the song. Hell, he's keener on it than any of us. And I couldn't understand why, but now I do. Samson truly believed in song, it's as simple as that, but in the heat of the moment I accused him of using song as a tool. That was ill done, and I'm ashamed of myself. I can't bear to be in Samson's company. We're off to the Sea of Clouds. Then I wish you luck. I can't go with you. I don't have to write. I need to be alone right now and take a long, hard look at myself. You two best not to expect anything of me. I'm pleased to say I was able to secure the Order's cooperation. We have permission to take an airship to the Sea of Clouds. Oh, joy of joys! I'm so excited I can hear music from the general direction of the airship. Let's not tarry. The Battle of Oblivion awaits, Koopa. Yes. Magda senses that an eldritch power rests here, and it fills him with dread. It can only be the Battle of Oblivion. Though this place is abandoned, such structures as remain are reminiscent of Markholm. If Muggles once lived here, then we are surely on the right track. Let us scour the entire isle. Kind of looks like a Muggle. Whoopsie. This stone, it calls to me. The Battle of Oblivion is here. I've never felt so certain of anything in my life. Where have I seen such markings before, Koopa? I remember now, this is the sealing stone, used to seal away baleful beings. You mustn't touch... The long cold night is ended, banished by the hand of a fool. Your dreams are mine to see, and your heart is mine to rule. I sing a song of love, and such love I bear for you. With all my heart I give it, and know my heart is true. As I once loved the creatures who upon this land did dwell, but they cast away my love, so I sent them all to hell. But my head, nay, my very soul is like to split. What is this voice? Resounds through the heavens and destroys all. Oh gods, this is the Battle of Oblivion. And this fiend is using to lay waste to an entire tribe of Moguls. This isn't a song. This is an outrage, Koopa. All this time, the thing I saw didn't even exist. It was I who released this menace into the world. I will vanquish it, even if it costs me my life. Flee this place, the both of you. No. Who do you think you're trying to impress? Lyn and Walked aren't running anywhere, and neither am I. We're in this together to the bitter end. Gidalot, why are you here? I'm here because you know nothing, Sanson the Stiff. I can't well leave you to your own devices. Prick up your ears, because I'm not going to say this again. It's the fervent desire to aid our comrades that bestows our songs with power. And no songs have more power than those you compose yourself. If there's no Battle of Oblivion to be had, we'll just have to create it. Yes. Yes, you have the right of it. Let ours be the song of triumph over a legendary fiend. I like the sound of that. Now then, there are 4 of us to battle the siren. This makes the song a quartet, eh? One of these things is not like the other. Alright. Then shall we begin there? I am doing a lot of things. I don't remember my bard tradition. Like how you begin with, like the bard opener, whatever. Got a bad feeling about this. Oh, hello. Something tells me that she shares the moveset of a certain boss in ARR. No. Definitely Cadenza. Playing Bard always like takes so much attention from me. Gotta keep track of all these cooldowns. Just another fodder, Koopa. Another deadly cadenza. There we go. You're dead, son. You're dead. Phew, the sailing stone is back the way you are, Skipper. You were with us aboard the airship, but there's scarcely any room to... Ah, never mind that now. Wherever it was you were hiding, you made us all worried sick. Do you know that? If I didn't know before, I certainly do now. I also know how hard you've been working, thanks to this. My journal! Where did you... Give that back this instant. I need to write my report. Balls you do. We composed our own Ballad of Oblivion. That's all you need to write. Now that I think about it, my superiors will demand more tangible results. Ah, but of course, such abilities that Lin mastered during the journey, they shall serve admirably. Make up your bloody mind. When I return to my home, I'm going to tell everyone that we created our very own Ballad of Oblivion, Koopa. Speaking of returning, I'd best get back to being a quiverman. And who knows, might even try to behave myself from now on. But whatever I might get up to, know that I won't rest until I surpass both Jahantel and Lin. I look forward to the day that you do. Remember, my plan can't succeed without you. Please send me word when a unit is formed. I'll come and pay everyone a visit, Koopa. You should be the first to know, my friend. And on that note, let's go home. Upon returning to Gridania, I must report to both the Order of the Twin Adder and the God's Quiver. While I attend to business, might I trouble you to pay Jahantel a visit? He will doubtless desire to hear an account of your journey. Thank you, Lin, for everything. I know not when it will be, but I look forward to the day we meet again. Right, back to Jahantel. A rising tale of friendship in the face of adversity. I thank you for watching over Sanson and Guildelot. When Sanson's plan begins taking shape, you may count on me to aid him in whatever way I am able. As for you, my friend, 'tis plain that your experiences have raised you higher as a bard. As I had expected they would. I pray that you shall ever be a paragon of our art, enriching the hearts of men with song. What am I doing? I don't need to remove the chat block for this. As we learn, a Sidewinder. Which is another separate freaking cooldown. Every 60 seconds now for an attack with a potency of 300. Anything else at level 60? Only Sidewinder? Yes. Okay. And we also get the Bard set. Which is, well, it may look vaguely familiar, since this is actually what I am wearing now, or part of it in any case. It does actually look like pretty freaking decent. Kind of forgot about that. Although I don't really like the central piece that much. What if I remove this? And then like display my own gear. And then this. I suppose that you could make something of this. Doesn't look bad, that's for sure. Looks pretty good. But I also really like the coat that she wears now. It very much fits. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish another one without going over time. Well, the thing is, how many did I do this episode? I did 3, so sure, I'll go on enough over here. In the next episode, we're going to go and do these final 3, and then we are done. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Just I was playing Final Fantasy XIV. In the next episode, we're going to go and deal with, you guessed it, more job quests. Goodbye.